Hello there, my name is Gaurav Bhatt and I am the founder of Layman Funds. Layman Funds is a company where early stage startups, which are in their very baby phase or so, can receive investment or money funding from individuals, need not be investors, individuals who are in any profession. They can receive funds from individuals from any part of the world. The reason I started this startup or this company in my view, that I have got an idea about this company is I have recently gone through a case study where I found out that startups, early stage startups in India, receive less than 10% of the funds by investors who are inside the India itself, meaning about 90% or so receive funds from abroad. But whereas I know that there are so many corporate employees here, software engineers or anybody like that, who don't mind much to simply give out 2000 rupees or so, and that small amount of rupees 500 or so is something that startups are founders, co-founders, the huge, sometimes huge teams are really waiting. It's the lifeline. But the one reason I have seen here, at least in mm, my vision or in my country, is that individuals don't have any access to have a look at the startups that are uh, on the uprise, which need desperate funding. Plus, the startups cannot make it to everybody. Like, they can make it to professional investors who are ready to put a big amount, but unfortunately, though, because of their background or something, those startups may fail to raise fund. But if an individual like me or my parents or any other employee or anybody, let it be anybody, if they contribute a tiny amount of their savings or salary, paycheck, or anything, they contribute in the startup may become a unicorn in the future. The the point I'm saying here is, there is a small tiny gap between the individuals or common man, I call it layman, who are ready to give out some funds, but unfortunate enough they cannot access or cannot have a look at uprising startups. We only get to, as I have seen on the internet, I only get to know about startups that have become a huge success, or at least they have raised more than $1 million, a couple of $1 million. But what about those early stage startups which have the full potential to become a unicorn, who knows, but fail to raise funds? Hence, I am planning to create a company called Layman Funds, where the title itself indicates that a layman, common man or common citizen, will act as an investor for the startup. The our company will in this is a digital startup available mainly in the form of app and a website, where the startups which need desperate funding will have to set a funding goal, where any individual can simply sign up within a few clicks, verify himself, and browse through the investment feed where different startups are listed. Check what is their goal, what are they up to, what are they actually, and invest according to his wish. In this way, not only the startup is going to get benefited, plus the individual too who has invested some amount for exchange of stake or some privileges is also going to get benefited. The second main thing about this company is that it's not limited to just investment. Startups are hiring new jobs, but these jobs remain unheard for people who are working in a job they are not satisfied with, and because of the COVID-19 era they just lost their job. They're searching everywhere on famous job websites, of course, but often these things really provide a data which is not that good, like not the latest data, like certified job posts from already known companies can be seen, but what about those startups which cannot provide enough info to fill up a form like this? In this way, to be short and specific, job posts as well as investment opportunity for individual is provided by layman funds. For the startup, it there is a complete change in the technique of funding where they don't only have to rely on an investor, professional investor to invest in, but can also list itself in our company, in our investment feed. Of course it will be verified, and perhaps who knows, if anybody is interested to invest in it, it can raise a really handsome amount of fund. There is also available for minors like me, who are 15 above, can who can explore, get a taste of the world of investing. Rest everything is explained in the application. This video is already too long enough, and thanks a lot for watching my video. This is my first ever application to Y Combinator. Hope it helps. Thank you. My name is Gaurav Bhatt, signing off.